Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. What a day! Who imagined today that Nifty will break 17,000 on the downside and Nifty will break yesterday's low? And today morning, Nifty, the pre-market it was showing 250-300 point up, and pre-market settled around 100 point plus in Nifty, but Bank Nifty, that's because yesterday the banking stocks went up in US, so the Bank Nifty showed about 400 point gap up. And what has happened? As soon as the market opened, and slowly the selling started, and Nifty fell about 70-80 point, again shot up and again fell, and the fall was so severe that who thought Nifty will fall more than 250 point intraday high to low, and Bank Nifty will fall 800 point from intraday high to low. I was really not expecting this because until afternoon all the Asian markets were firmly trading in green, but our markets sold off. And even the European futures were flat, US futures were flat, but we sold off like anything. But surprisingly, as soon as the European market opened, they also started falling, where the very famous bank Credit Suisse and fell nearly 25%. The bank index once again has fallen about 5-6% in Europe. The banks are collapsing in Europe. But what was surprising, how come the Indian traders know this even well before the Europe market opened? Many times it surprises me. Even in 2008, during the Lehman Brothers collapse, the world markets crashed only in the month of September, October. But we already crashed in the month of January. India is actually strategically located. The Asian markets closing time, European market opening time. So both will be there in Indian market. But I don't know, somehow the Indian traders, factor in well before the European and US markets factor in the things. So it was so surprising. How come the markets were bleeding like anything when the entire Asian markets were in green? The contagion effect of this Silicon Valley Bank, I think it is playing out now. After our market fall close, the European market started falling, US futures started falling, SGX Nifty has started falling. SGX Nifty is down more than 100 points right now. But surprisingly, at the end of the day, there was not much selling by FIIs. FIIs, I think they have sold about 1,000 plus crore, and the DIs have bought more than that. And in fact, for the last few days, the FII selling was not much, and the DI buying was matching the FII selling. But despite that, market is just going for a free fall. And Nifty, just about 1 week before, precisely last Thursday, it was 17,800. And this Thursday, it is not even Thursday, this is Wednesday. Okay, tomorrow is the expiry. So it has already fallen nearly 900 points in 4 trading sessions. That's an average of more than 200 points. The Bank Nifty is a worst, more than 2,500 point fall. Clearly, the markets are very, very bearish. And yesterday, the Reliance hit 52-week low, on top of which today it has fallen another 1%. And already IT stocks are not doing well, banking stocks are not doing well, now Reliance is not doing well. Then who can support the market? Yesterday I told you that 17,000 should not be broken because 17,000 is the 50% Fibonacci retracement level. And yesterday intraday it broke. That's okay, because when you look at the longer time frame, you can take a closing as the indication. But today not only it broke 17,000, it closed below 17,000. And then it closed with a very big fall. So definitely now the markets are very, very bearish. So there is just one more support, which is around 16,750 to 16,800, which may be tested tomorrow. We don't know, because now we have to see whether there is any recovery in Europe, or whether any recovery in US markets today, and then something. Otherwise, looking at the SGX Nifty and other things, it looks like 16,800 is just a matter of time. not when. That is the last support in fact. If that is broken, then there is no support until 15,200. And remember, last year when we went to 15,200, so that time rupee was around 72. Now the rupee is around 82, which is about 12% lower. So though we are trading around 17,000, we are actually around 15,200 only now in dollar terms. But if it falls from here, it's going to be very, very terrible. So clearly bear pressure is there, but surprisingly Adani stocks did well today. So despite Adani stocks doing well, even yesterday also when the markets fell, Adani stocks did not fall much. I think yesterday it fell, not before that it was not falling. So markets are very, very clearly is a falling knife. So don't catch the falling knife. So it is time to be very, very careful in the market. I would say we have to wait until the US Fed says, okay, so this is the end of it. So we will not increase rate anymore. What they call this a pivot point. So they call this Fed pivot. So they must say, okay, we will go for another 2 hike of 25 basis point. After that, we will not increase or something like that. So until then, this US markets is going to make markets very, very volatile all over the world. And I really do not know. So US people said, this Silicon Valley Bank problem has been contained. So the contagion effect will not be there. But the way Credit Suisse is falling, the Credit Suisse has a support from Saudi National Bank. But today Saudi National Bank announced that it will not support Credit Suisse anymore. So that's because they have some regulatory issue. So that may be one of the reasons why Credit Suisse is falling. But a stock, such a strong, such a prominent bank, one of the prominent European bank, falling 20%, 25% in just one day is bound to create hell lot of problems all over the world. The commotion is there everywhere unless you are a very long-term investor. So if you are a short-term investor, medium-term investor, it is time to be very, very careful. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.